Good morning, everybody. Mr. Nationwide here of Mr. Nationwide Entertainment. Yeah, so anyway, just been a while since I done a vlog inside of Yukon. I just parked. I just went and got some breakfast at Bojangles because there's barely anything to eat at home for breakfast. Plus, it was Bojangles. Yeah, so, and plus, I'm parked over in the shop. I don't come in until another 30 minutes. But I come in like 10 minutes before that just so I could change my uniform and open up my tool chest. All that. Yeah, so anyway, there's some shit that's been going on lately. And I got banned from Facebook for 30 days, which I think it's unreasonable. Well, which I think is unreasonable to be banning people for stupid stuff. Just for, they say on Facebook, a comment that you don't like. So any comment they don't like that I put, they will report that. And then it says sends them notice saying that it goes against community standards. Like, well, my question is, well, how would I know if it goes against that if they never brought it up? And I never even get a damn warning. And this is just ridiculous. So it's like my third time being banned for 30 days. So I did. I got another email account that I got from Gmail, and then I opened up another account and put like just, I don't know, maybe 5 pictures. A couple pictures, the first time, and then I just had some friends in there. So far I got like 105 already, just in 2 days. But what's even ridiculous, I had some people in there, people I already know, and they haven't approved the request yet. I don't know why. And then I found out that there are some people who already blocked me off Facebook. Because I went and switched accounts. I went in my old one that is banned. And it turns out, I type in all these names. Never come up. But when I go in a new one, it came up. So I don't know why people block me for, like, what? I didn't even say anything stupid, to make you pissed off to put on Facebook. I mean, I'm already a changed person anyway. So whatever it is they get mad at me, they should already move on. Like how I move on. I mean, I'm the forgiving type. But some of these people who aren't the forgiving type, well, they'll never make it through the kingdom when they're going to meet Jesus when they die. Because when Jesus sees that in their past, you're not forgiving anybody, and that's one of the sins, and then you won't be able to go through. Me, that's why I've been forgiving everybody. Especially on the most piteous stuff. Like, let's say there wasn't any violence involved and stuff. And I'm thinking maybe that person had a bad day, and I'd forgive them. That's a different story. But if you're not going to forgive somebody for whatever, and if there's no violence involved in it, then that just makes you look like a bad person. So I do the best I can to forgive and to forget and move on. And it's what Jesus wanted in me. So I do the best I can. So anyway, I'm going to get to the subject now. I actually made a video on Facebook, though, just for my friends to see. Well, what it was, there was a group that I was on. I'm not going to say the name of the group, and actually, I left the group 2 days before I found out that I got banned. And what it was is that this guy posted pictures of security footage on his house. The camera was like facing like the front doorstep, just to catch who's breaking in. I'm guessing the same guy got his car stolen a week before that. And then, so I made the comment asking, does he have a gun? So I have very little people who agree with me, and a lot of people disagree with me. And the reason why I said that is because, well, especially if your home isn't equipped with a security system, and especially if you don't have a guard dog, chances are you're better off getting a gun. Because, well, the Second Amendment there, is to protect you from criminals and the government from going after you for whatever reason. And especially with a gun, that's like in your self-defense. And so if somebody breaking your house, especially if they got somebody you don't even know. You don't know what they're capable of. They could be trying to kill you or steal whatever or who knows what. So that's when you act fast and get a gun. Now, if you call 911, well, they're going to show up late. It's going to be too late anyway. They'll show up like, I don't know, like 15, 20 minutes later. And especially a bullet from a .357 will take up, a certain amount of milliseconds and be done with it quick. I mean, you're not going to get charged for that anyway. I mean, you have your lawyer to take care of that. And most likely you're not going to get arrested. But for this one dumbass who disagreed, said something and then if the criminal somehow recovered, then he gets sued. And I asked, what the hell kind of justice system is it that they let a burglar get away with anything when knowing very well breaking and entering in someone's house is illegal? We have guns to protect ourselves from criminals just so we won't get killed or murdered or whatever. And this person wanted to argue, like, hey, this ain't the old West. I said, so? We still need it? Yeah, I mean, you're one of those gullible morons who think that, oh, that'll never happen. Oh, yes, it will. That's why I have a gun anyways, just so in case this shit happens, I'm ready. I mean, these morons, what the fuck? What I can't stand is people who want to take away our gun rights, but they're the ones that have armed security guards. And that looks like me that they're a bunch of hypocrites. People like Rosie O'Donnell and Michael Moore. That big tub of lard. Actually, they're both big tub of lards. I can't stand them. I don't care what they look like. I just care about how stupid they sound and shit. Still a dumbass. And then Katy Perry, I stopped listening to her music a long time ago until she opened her big mouth about politics. She was saying something that, oh, we don't need borders, we all need to coexist. Oh yeah, then explain why at your house, your mansion, looks like a gated community. You got like a really tall fence with a automatic gate. Just like in a gated community. Explain that. And then same thing with Barbra Streisand. Like, I can't stand these morons to see that shit. They're the ones that have a fence. I mean, yeah, you think maybe they just have like not even a fence there, and then have the doors unlocked. It's just like when I stayed at my aunt's house in New Jersey, that she had the doors unlocked and then the keys in the cars. And so why? It's because she lives in a small town. There's barely any crime. You don't have to worry about your car getting stolen or your house getting bring in. And I thought that was really crazy. Well, my uncle had guns, but before I went to sleep at night, when I stayed at her house, I locked the doors. Because, she lived over by the Delaware River, and the other side of the river is Pennsylvania, so there's a couple towns over in Pennsylvania that side there heck some crime, so I'm thinking, they might go to the next state over. In walking distance, it's like 10 minutes. I'm under 10 minutes to get to New Jersey, so they might be breaking into shit there. So that's why I couldn't stay at that house for that long. Oh, brother. But yeah, there are people like that, just like my aunt. I was so embarrassed to even say it, though. I can't believe it. Yeah, so after the argument about, having guns to protect yourself from criminals, and then especially all that other shit, that person decided to report me. I guess reported me at the same time that I left. So if I left the fucking group and stopped commenting, why fucking report me? Why don't you just block me if you don't like what I say? These people are fucking stupid. I can't stand it. Yeah. For a reason, I thought I lived in America, which I do, but it seems like the people who, think otherwise, who want to bring the same kind of rules and laws and all this other shit that they have from, banana republics, like Venezuela and Cuba and Russia and China and Colombia and Canada. Yeah, sorry, but Canada's been like that for the last 3 years, ever since they got their prime minister. Yeah, they want to live like those banana republics that I just mention. And like, okay, if it's that fucking good when you go there, why don't you go move there instead of trying to bring that same bullshit, from somewhere else over here? I got tired of this horse shit. Yeah. So anyway, this will be all for right now. Yeah, anybody who's against the Second Amendment, fuck you. Especially if you're subscribed to my channel, I suggest you get the fuck out. So anyway, anybody who's with me on this one, more welcome to say. Glad to have you on board. So this will be all. So I'll see you later.